We recommend applying for a mortgage in the moment that you decide to buy a property in Spain. You will find out that banks are not particularly fast in Spain, so we do want to make sure that the mortgage is approved before even searching for a property or even making an offer for one. Securing a loan might take from 30 to 45 days. You will get a pre-approval within 7-10 labor days, but usually the process is wider, as you have to do the appraisal of the property and formalize at the notary. So the full process would delay around 35 to 45 days, to give you a rough number. The NIE number is important for you to go to the notary and sign the purchase deeds. It's not mandatory to have the NIE number to apply, but we do recommend our clients to get the NIE solved as soon as possible in the process. One of the key steps in the process is the valuation or the appraisal of the property. Normally, and the information is that you do the appraisal with the banks. The thing is, if you take the appraisal with the bank and for some reasons the value is below what you need, the application is automatically rejected. So what we usually do is take the appraisal externally, as it's valid for all the banks that we work with, and it's valid for 6 months. In that aspect, we can make a pre-appraisal and make sure that the value is the correct one for the banks. When we apply, we don't go to one bank. So we usually apply at 3-4 banks, get their offers and compare each one of them with you. Making sure that you understand the interest rates, commissions, fees, loan to value, terms, and so on. So by comparing all these banks and negotiating offers with the banks, we make sure that you have the best solution given your case. So once the loan is secured, there's the last step in the process, which is formalizing everything at the notary. At this step is the bank who arranges everything. And by everything we mean paperwork, everything related to the land registry, to paying the taxes for the loan and for the purchase deeds. You would usually take this last step with the bank. So there's a period of 10 days by law that you have to wait. It's called cooling off period, because you have to review everything and make sure that you understand what you're signing. Within those 10 days, you have to go to the notary once, only by yourself, not with the sellers, to make sure and to ask any questions you might have regarding the loan to the notary. He explains everything and you take a quick test, understanding what you're signing. It's not mandatory to have a solicitor or a lawyer, but most of our clients would have that, because it helps them review the contracts, make sure that everything goes smoother, and the relationship with the seller also is smoother. So it's not mandatory by law, but it is helpful. Taking additional products with the banks is not mandatory. You can go and you can take the loan without any products, but they do ensure a lower interest rate. So for example, you will find out that a home insurance is mandatory for you to have, although it's not mandatory that you take it with the bank. By taking it with the bank, you ensure a lower rate. That also applies to additional products like an alarm system, a health insurance, or any other products that you might need. But it's not mandatory that you take them all.